So I provided a brief introduction. Tell us about your story. What led you to establishing MEA Health?
So, last 7 years, I've been involved with medical sales on the consumable side. So, my job was to travel the country in my territory to sell gloves and masks and all types of PPE to hospitals, paramedics, whatever it may be. And as you can tell, with budgets being tight, there wasn't anything available to sell because nobody wanted to buy. They said if something happens, the government would come in and they would give us stuff. And it's a self fulfilling prophecy of failure that led to us here. Kimberly Clark Medical was a victim, just like any other company in the PP world when COVID came. There was only so much we could sell, and the rest we were sidelined. So I got together with manufacturers here in Canada and helped guide them and noticed right away that there was a problem with waste at the manufacturing level. And then when the Prime Minister later in the year talked about 68,000 tons of PPE coming into the landfill, he was not paying attention to the almost 5 times as much that's put out monthly by hospitals, veterinarians, and dental. And I lobbied the government for money. I was very successful at lobbying. And I set up our first company, which was Lifecycle Revive. And then afterwards, MEA Health, which dealt with the sorting and cleaning of the product so Lifecycle can handle a safe product.
So could you tell us what MEA Health does?
So in simplistic terms, we treat and handle all the contaminated waste that comes through the door so we can then move it forward to other partners who want to process it. In this case, Lifecycle Revive would turn it into plastic resin, which they would move on the chain to either their sister company, Lifecycle Health, which would make the same fabrics that need to be to make gowns and masks, or into the automotive or other industries that were starving for plastic resin because the world market just didn't have any during COVID.
Wow, it's an amazing story. So are you a first to market provider?
I would say yes. I think the box program is something that I joined on as a Me Too. But when we found out that every box person was dealing with it in a different way, either incineration or landfill or transporting it to the United States or whatever it may be, I said, no, there has to be a better solution. There has to be innovation. And since then, we've created our own equipment. We create partnerships and academics to make a worldwide solution. Our ambition down the road is to outfit a ship and hit the Atlantic or Pacific patches and start working there.
So we're going to talk about that. We're going to go to break. And when we get back, we're going to see a video. Don't go away. You're watching Canadian Innovative.